Living in a fast-paced world with over 8 billion people, it's very easy to be overlooked, undermined, trampled on, and pushed aside. My name is Mowa.mi, and I'm really passionate about helping you feel seen. I really hope that this podcast and every episode that comes your way reminds you that you are truly one in a million. All right, so welcome to day 3 of the 30 days of Christmas with the Million and One podcast, and let's go. So, on today's episode, I'm going to be talking about how passion is expensive. If you listen to the last episode, you know that I said it's okay to be a fraud. And after you finish being the fraud, you have to face the work that you've chosen for yourself, right? Yeah. So that means you have to put yourself under certain disciplines to be able to learn everything you can. Sometimes you might not be able to get into like an institution, say for example university, to learn this your chosen field of endeavor. You have to go to the internet. You have to just spend lots of time online because there's no other way. Well, if it can be found in books, you can choose to spend a lot of time in the library. But there's YouTube, YouTube University, the Instagram Academy. So I used to tell someone, a friend of mine earlier this year, that I'm a student of YouTube Academy and Instagram Institute of something. Spend a lot of time. It will cost you. It will cost you time. Time that you'd have probably be using to sleep or do your former passion. You are now using it to. And the thing is, it's very uncomfortable because you're a learner. So there's the whole uncertainty of, this thing now you said you want to do now, it's not like you're a professional at it. It's fine. Baby steps. It's fine. You're paying the price for this your chosen passion. You are paying the price for this your chosen field of endeavor. And you might not have the $1 million to pay right now, like in terms of energy, time, resource. You may not have everything to pay. You might not be able to pay forward. Like, okay, let me just shut down my life for 3 months and learn this new thing. You might not be able to pay for what you get, but every day, just pay your tithes, pay your offering to this new passion you've chosen. And when I say passion is expensive, this is what I mean. So it can look like sleeping less. It can look like spending more time on the internet, not mindlessly scrolling, doing a particular thing. Might be spending time on a YouTube channel. It might look like putting yourself in a comfortable situation. So say for example you are naturally introverted, and I mean no disrespect, it might mean going out to network, meet with people, see how they think. It might even look like watching a movie. Say for example you want to learn about this particular culture, about how these particular people think. Passion being expensive might look like you sitting down with that thing that you hate doing and doing it. It might look like reading books. It might look like buying data, my love. Yes, you're gonna buy a lot of data. And sometimes when you're buying the data to do the thing that you think you're supposed to be doing, it's gonna look like, who sets me this work that I'm doing? But trust me, that's why I say it's very important to write down the things that you believed when you made the decision. And it's not always going to look fun, it's not always going to look interesting. But the price for this new passion you're gonna pay if you have to grow in this particular endeavor. Alright, passion is expensive. Nobody told us in secondary school then that year. I remember when they invite people to come and like, so you can do this, find a job where you're passionate about, just convert your passion to money. And some people have found a hack around it too. But I realized that a lot of Nigerians, what they are passionate about is not what is bringing them money yet. I said yet. Not what is bringing them money yet. And family can be amazing. It can make you look like, so this thing that you say you're doing, half an hour, he's not even doing this one, and you're still coming to me for this one. So I would say something right away, but it's not a hard and fast rule. It's something I learned from, I don't know if I'm getting his name right though, Vushti. He's a dark guy on Instagram. He's from South Africa. He does a lot of business talk and all of that, so you probably know him. I don't want to spoil his name. He said, I remember when he was speaking at a conference or a teaching, and someone asked, was like, I have this passion, but this was helping me earn right now. What do I do? I'm really passionate about this thing, and this job is not like I like it. And he asked the guy a question. He was like, "Did you eat this morning?" The guy said yes. "Did you come? How did you come here?" He said he entered the vehicle. "How did you do it?" He said, "All of this required money, right?" The guy said yes. "How much of passion did you use to pay for the food you ate this morning?" The guy said none. "How much of passion did you use to?" The guy said none. So he gave him a simple advice. He said, "Stick with your job, but whatever you earn, take a part of it, and I would say use it as fuel for your passion. So use it to learn in your area of interest. Use it to fuel your passion. Use to learn as much as you can. Use to network. Use to go for events, and be a master in your crafts to the extent that your passion can now fuel itself." So before the passion will be so much of a big thing that people celebrate, pay the price. Be under the mighty hand of the Lord. If you currently have a job, use out of your salary. It's going to be hard. Buy courses. I know a lot of people say I can learn on the internet, but let me be very honest with you. To be very honest, it's not everything they teach in free courses. In fact, it's a strategy. They will organize free course. They will, at the end of the free course, they will not tell you, join my master class. Is almost said SEO. It's not SEO. Is marketing strategy, my love. That's not how they do stuff. So you get free courses. Get free courses as much as you can. And if you see a paid one that people recommend to you, that you know that, oh, it will be worth your money, please go for it. All right. But you see that money, I'm still dropping it. Fashion is expensive. And if you're one who is a Christian and you believe, oh, this is what the Lord would have you do, you get, and you don't necessarily have the funding for it, God has put people around you. Somebody has an iPhone, borrow it. Somebody has a guitar, borrow it. Somebody has a space, ask him, please sir, can I use your space from this time to this time to this time? Be respectful about it. If they say no, that's fine. Ask God to direct you to another person. And also ask him to give you wisdom. I'm saying like wisdom as to how to get the funding to push the project. God asks you to do something. Of course, he has a way, he has a plan on how he wants that thing to be achieved. It's you that is thinking, I need $1 million to get this thing done. No, he has probably put people around you, and that's why he said, okay, ask and all that. But even for scenarios where you will need money, like physical cash, ask him, okay, so this thing that you put in my hand seems to be consuming a lot of my time and energy, and it looks like I might not be able to do the full 9 to 5 or announce myself as working in a different aspect. What's the plan? Trust me, open your eyes, or you'll be so surprised. He will help you. Do you get? I know I've said passion is expensive like 700 times, and that's something I learned this year. Nobody told me, hey, come and see me. And the unfortunate is that people used to think I'm pressing phone, and that's part of it. You cannot explain too much. Pick the one you are picking from the internet and move. I know that the tendency for you to be distracted is very high. Set timer on YouTube. They'll remind you, bros, you are wasting too much time on this application. You for like move. You can either choose to dismiss it or continue. Same with Instagram, so you don't get too distracted. I know I'm pushing you to the internet to learn, but I know that there's also another caveat where you can fall into the ditch of mindlessly scrolling. If you don't know what you're looking for, build systems around you. Set reminders, set timers, leave Instagram, do this one. So this year in fact I did a total overhaul. I changed my sleeping pattern, I changed my reading pattern. I sat down, I was like, oh, this and this is when I'm most active. By the help of God, because I wouldn't have known before, I've just been hitting my head on the ground. Do you get? I did all of that, and I set reminders on my phone to say, oh, this is when you do this. I don't always stick to it though, because of God. The God that gave me the rule is the God that can break it. There are times I have to do other things. Do you get? But fundamentally, primarily, set up structures. Remember, it's expensive. You have to pay the price. I know everybody would like free things. You just want to wake up one day and blow. Unfortunately, you did not come to the world with that knowledge. It's learned. So you might as well put your head down and learn that thing that you so admire, that you think you're passionate about. Alright? With that being said, see you in the next episode. Bye.